Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a very interesting video, and it's going to be me applying all of my mom's makeup onto my face and trying to come up with a somewhat decent look. So my mom is very minimalistic with her makeup. She does it in like 5 minutes, but it still looks very good, so whatever she's doing, it works for her. And I think it's going to be very different for me because I'm used to applying full coverage products that cover everything, and I like to have every step done on my face, so this is going to be very different for me. All of my mom's products are very high-end, but she just doesn't have a lot of them, so I do steal some of her stuff sometimes. And also, she must have ran out of her powder because I found this in her makeup collection, so I'm just going to be using that today too. My mom does not have a primer, which is very sad. I need to let her borrow one of mine or go get her one, but I'm going to be taking this Lancome Advanced Concentrate, and I don't really know what this is supposed to be used for. Like, I don't know if it's just like a skincare product, but I'm going to be using it as a primer today because I found it in her makeup drawer. I'm just going to shake this up, and this actually has a cool pump, so you can just pump it onto your face like all the Instagrammers do. Oh. So I'm just going to be blending this all in with my fingertips, and a little bit goes a long way with this product. Like, it's all over my face and I only applied a few drops. So next I'm going to be taking this Estee Lauder Double Wear in Light, and it's the Stay in Place makeup, so this should be promising. The color is super dark, as you can tell, but I've watched tons of these videos and they do not turn out very well, so it's gonna be fine. I'm using all my mom's products and I'm not going to cheat this challenge. This is like thicker than I thought it was going to be, so we'll see how it blends out. I'm gonna apply a little bit more. It does have a really weird smell to it as well. I don't know what that's from, but whatever works for you, Mom. I'm taking my beauty sponge and I'm just going to be tapping this in, and as you can see, the color is really off, but we're just gonna make it work. Another tip is if your foundation is slightly off, obviously not this dark, but if it's just a little bit more dark, always drag it down your neck because you never want to have any lines. And you can also wear like a high neckline shirt and like just drag it down your neck and no one will be able to tell a difference. She has two concealers, and the first one that I'm going to be applying underneath my eye is the Lancome Anti-Aging Long Lasting Concealer. So I'm just going to go in with this one and apply this underneath my eyes, and this is a very cool tone concealer, and it's kind of dark, so she does not know what highlighting is, obviously. So I'm just applying this underneath my eye, and I'm going to try to apply this where I normally apply my concealer, which is the high points of my face, and we'll see if this works out. Blending that in again with the Real Techniques beauty sponge. For the next concealer, I'm going to be applying the Estee Lauder Double Wear Waterproof concealer, and this one looks super dark as well, but I'm going to be using this to spot correct my pimples. This is orange, and the other concealer was more cool tone, and the foundation is too dark, so this isn't looking the best. I usually apply my brows before I do anything on my face, and she does not have a brow product, and I'm looking through her palettes right now, and the only color that I think might work for my brows is in this Lancome palette, and it's this color right here. So I'm just going to be taking a brush that came with it and trying to do my brows. Oh my gosh, why am I doing this? Okay. When I was watching people's videos, I was like, how can this be a challenge? Like, this would be so easy. And now I'm realizing how hard it is. Okay, I don't mind the pigment, but like, the color is a little off. Next, I'm using, oh gosh, using this IT Cosmetics powder brush. I'm just going to be applying this, setting my face. My mom does not have a bronzer, so I cannot do that, but I think I'm going to take this shade right here. It's like a shimmery champagne, and bunch this brush together and try to get a little bit on my brush and just try to highlight. For blush, I'm going to be taking the IT Cosmetics blush brush, and she uses this Clinique blush, and I really don't mind the color, and you can tell she loves it because she's hit pan on it. So I'm just going to be taking a little bit on this blush brush and just applying this to my cheeks. This blush is in the color Sunset Glow, and it's very luminous, and it just makes you look like you have a healthy glow. Going in with my mom's Lancome palette, and this is in the color Glow Look Warm Palette Day. So I guess it's for like the daytime, and I'm just going to be taking this matte white color and just setting it all over my lids to make sure that all of the products just blend out a lot easier. This is going so wrong, and I'm so sorry for whoever wanted like makeup tips. This is not the video for you. Okay, so my face is orange and my eyelids are bright white. So let's fix that by applying the color I put on my brows for transition shade. And this is just the IT Cosmetics blending brush, but I'm just going to be using it for every product and like wiping it off in between. So just taking this and putting it in my crease. I think I'm going to be taking this darker brown shade right here. I know, going a little crazy. It might not turn out well, but just taking a little bit of that on my brush and applying it to the outer half of my eye. Oh my gosh. To do something a little bit fancier, I'm going to be taking this gold shade and getting some on my fingers and just applying it. Oh, okay, now this color is pretty. Good job, Mom. And I'm just going to be blending that in with the black shade, but I'm putting this all over my lid just to add a little something. I'm so sorry for who's ever watching this. Oh my gosh, this is bad. Okay. So next, just blending that out around the edges. On my finger, I'm just going to be taking some of the matte white shade and just putting a little bit in my inner corner just to brighten things up a little bit, because I did get a little heavy with the darker eyeshadows. Taking this Lancome eyeliner, and it's just a pencil, and I've really never had a lot of experience with pencils unless they're in my waterline, so I'm just going to be applying this just like my mom does in like a little line. Going in with this Booster XL, and it's from Lancome, and it's just a primer for the eyelashes. Just applying this. I usually don't use a primer, but I want to see how it works out. Going in with this Lancome mascara and applying this to the top. What I notice is that with the white primer, it's making the black mascara look a little gray, and I usually like my eyes to look like super black and matte, but we're just gonna have to work with this gray look today. Gray eyeshadow, gray eyeliner, gray mascara. It's a look. Okay, going in with the last product, and a little story I have to tell you guys is that whenever I got my first Kylie liquid lipstick, whenever it came out, like the very first launch she had, I got it. And I used it like 4 times, and then I find it in my mom's room. I take it back and she just keeps on stealing it. And one day I go in there and it's empty, so she ordered herself the same color but got it in a gloss because she didn't know the difference between liquid lipstick and a gloss. So yeah, we're just gonna apply this, and this color she uses every day. And it's very dark and pigmented. This is so bad.